Welcome, friends. Today, we're doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 20th of July, 2025. Fantastic. That is right, my friends. Once again, I have returned to you this time with another fragrance rotation video, and this rotation video will be quite interesting. Is it mainly niche? Yeah, there's one, two designers, three even, if you will. So it's been an interesting week. It's pouring today. It's pouring with rain, wetter than an otter's pocket it is. Good grief. Seldom known such wetness. That's not true, actually. I live in England. I know wetness. I've witnessed wetness far greater than this. But it's been up and down this week. It's been hot, it's been sunny, it's been cool. It was really cool the other night. And today it's raining, pouring. The old man is snoring. Okay, so on Monday, I wore a fragrance that I am a huge fan of. And someone I know said it smelled like posh hand cream. And I get that. I get it. I do. I understand. And to a large extent, I agree. I think, yes, it does smell like fucking posh hand cream. This is Nexon by Tower in the white bottle. I think this is fantastic, actually. Is it his best work? No, because I think his best work's L'air de Desert Marocain and Lone Star Memories. Those two kind of stand out, you know? But there are a few others. I've really come round to Incense Rose recently. I was going to wear that this week, but I didn't. Maybe next week. You never know. This is Lemon Blossom and Orange Blossom. So Lemon Blossom, it's not lemon. It's like green. It's like a green, slightly less citric, slightly less sharp lemon. So it's got the freshness, like the bergamot freshness kind of thing, but without being quite so aggressively yellow, citric, like fiery, lemony, you know. Lots of iris, orris, creamy, very creamy vetiver. Some greenness, creamy sandalwood, lots of geranium in there. I get a lot of the geranium. Not a lot of people talk about geranium when they talk about this. I get lots of that, you know. There's lots of things. Really what it comes round to, though, is it comes round to this kind of very high-end hotel's own kind of like a 5-star hotel which has commissioned like a brand to make a cleaning product for them. And it's done really well. I actually really like it. I did receive for some friends some decants of the newest Tower, Shadid, I think it's called, Shadid. So I will be doing a first impressions on those and then sending them out. I don't have a bottle, and it's a limited edition, as was Nexon. And we will see how that goes. So stay tuned. Sometime this coming week, there will be a Tower video. Ahoy! Okay. Next up on Tuesday, I wore something not similar in smell, apart from the iris, but something that gives it like an almost similar kind of vibe, like a very clean kind of a clean sort of linen blanket kind of thing. Linen blanket? No, that's not right at all. That's not right in the slightest. No, linen's totally wrong. Think of more like a woolly blanket. This is Musc de Sable. Why have I said linen? It's because I've been thinking about buying some linen clothes, because it's been hot here recently. This is Musc de Sable. This is not musky to me. This is much more about iris and a little bit of patchouli and some ambergris to give that kind of what they're claiming is like a musk. It's like a natural, slightly musky, dirty sort of thing. Like worn blanket, you know. Say, do you know, like when you've got a favorite blanket when you're a kid, or you've got like bedding that keeps you warm, and after you've used it a few times, it gets your smell on it. That's kind of like what this is. It's billowy, irisy, round. It's got quite a cloud-like texture and shape to it. It's really nice. It's really, really good. Get some benzoin in there as well. It's a little bit sweet. Fantastic. I actually got a compliment on this week from a lady who doesn't know that I'm a huge perfume fan. So there we go. It was in a shop. That's where I tend to get most of my compliments, in enclosed spaces with women. You know? So gentlemen, if you want compliments, lock women in a room with you until they say you smell nice, and then they can go. Next up, don't take that seriously, because there are some fucking weirdos out there that will. Don't do that. Next up, I wore something completely different, and I actually really, really enjoy this. It should not be priced the way it is. The second time, it's 10 years old now. That's fucking outrageous behaviour. This is 10 years old, and I was horrified to find that one of the perfumers is Quinton Biche. This is Ultra Zest. I've really enjoyed wearing this. When it's been cooler, it's been fantastic to wear, because it's still got that summery vibe. It's got that tangerine, orange, ginger thing at the top, and then you get a lot of the regular Amen DNA. You've got the patchouli. There's this slightly dark brown, like burnt caramel sort of smell. There's a bit of coffee, something a little bit like spicy about it as well. It's fantastic. The Amen DNA is undefeated still after 30 years. Mental to think that this came out 19 years after the original, and then it's been 10 years since this was released. Fucking what? How? I hear you ask. Mental. Time passing. Sorry, I've just drifted off into some sort of fucking wistful, misty thinking there about fucking the passage of time. Incredible performance, nuclear performance. Great top notes with the blood orange and the tangerine and the mint. There's nothing natural smelling about it, but it doesn't pretend to be either. There's nothing worse than when something tries to smell natural and doesn't. It should just be fucking, just try and just do what you do and do it well, you know. And I'm a sucker for the Amen DNA. Anyway, speaking of orange, I wore the most famous orange of them all, Tur Hermes, on Thursday. It was humid, a little sticky icky. It was not great. I didn't enjoy it. This is the perfect fragrance for that. Built on a huge amount of ISOE Super. It is all the little inflections that go along with the ISOE Super that make this genius. It is ISOE Super Plus Plus. So Molecular 1 is like ISOE Super with something added to it, you know, or ISOE Gamma. I don't care. It's the difference between hair and fur. The way that Elena has done this just shows just how good he is. There's the orange, which goes with the ISOE Super, which makes it seem fizzy. There's the grapefruit, which gives a different aspect to said fizz. It then has this kind of Flintstone note, which it says it's got Flintstone, and obviously you can't tincture a fucking Flint note, right? And when you smell it, you know that that's what that smell is. It smells like slate. It smells grey, thin stones, parched in the sun, giving off that kind of smell. It just is there. It's so clever. And I think that's actually aspects of the vetiver that are in there. It's a little bit green. And somehow Elena just gets all these things to talk, communicate, and work with each other and smell coherent, intelligent, bright. You can dress this up, you can dress it down. It is truly one of the great signature fragrances of all time. Of all time. It's right up there with any of the others. Koros, Aqua di Gio, Amen, Tur Hermes, you know, those signature designer fragrances which ruled the world for years and years. Fahrenheit as well. This is right up there with all of them. And the genius of it is in its simplicity, you know. It's so clever. It's so good. Just because it's been around for 20 years now, that is obscene behaviour. 20 years next year. How the fuck? But yeah, Tur Hermes, brilliant performance out of it as well. Probably because of the ISO Super. Anyway, on Friday, right? Excuse me whilst I hydrate. On Friday, I layered a fragrance. Now, this is the only acceptable use of layering, and this is Rouge de Jamal. This is the Extrait Absolu, and the Eau de Parfum. You should not layer two clean, different fragrances together. It is a ploy by the fragrance houses, brands, to get you to buy more perfumes. Exactly what they've done to me here. But these two are the same fragrance, but two different aspects of it. You put the roll-on on first, and then apply the Eau de Parfum. Performance is nuclear. The depths and the different aspects of the smell are sensational. The mint in here is one of the best renderings of mint. I've smelled the Les Indomptables mint before, and I love it. It's tremendous. I have smelled the Les Indomptables rose, obviously. I've got the Les Indomptables like it was like a wax set of waxes where each of the ingredients was set in the wax. They're now selling like a box with all the different ingredients in that they use, which I think it sounds really cool, but that'll be expensive as fuck. I'm not sure I'd do that. I got the waxes and I'm glad I've had them, but I paid a lot of money for them, you know. But if you're really into them, you might want to look into that. But Rouge de Jamal is genuinely one of the best smelling fragrances, and it's completely unisex. I absolutely love it. I might review this before the end of the summer. I'm not sure, because I'm just enjoying it at the minute. I don't want to think too much about it. I'm just going with it, you know. Yesterday it was wet. It was wet when I woke up. It was raining. It was miserable. It was shit. And so I wore a fragrance which is miserable. No, I didn't. It's not miserable and shit. It's a fabulous fragrance, but it's perfect for the rain. This is Hermes. This is, as it says on the back, Soliflor Iris. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Soliflor Iris. It's iris, friends. It's just iris. It's just a very certain type of iris. There are little notes of other things going on, but they're just really there to make the iris more apparent and bring out different facets of it and different parts of it, so that you kind of get to understand the iris more. You know, they're like wingmen for the iris. It's It's a sensational perfume, made by Olivia Giacobetti in 1999. That's pre-Elena Hermes. And then today I'm wearing something. I haven't worn this for a while. This is Neroli Outre Noir. Much less Neroli than it is tea. It's a lot darker than what the name would have you think. It's floral, it's smoky, a little bit musky, a little bit resinous. It's a little bit green at the top. It's a fabulous fragrance. It really is fantastic. It's perfect for a day like today when it's a little cooler. And you could probably wear this in the autumn as well and the spring. But I've busted this out in the summer. But not to worry. I'm a little bit worried about that label there. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, friends. And I will see you all again soon. Bye.